I wanted to participate in the green team because I think it's a great way to bring environmental issues into the office and to also help make RMS a bit more green and environmentally friendly. I worked pretty hard on the Green Week initiative, and with that we organized a survey and a pledge, and we also organized a climate change panel to discuss how climate change can impact our natural catastrophe models.
I've always been interested in seeing some change, and I guess as Gandhi always said, be the change you want to see in the world. So you have to kind of start with what's around you and then let it grow. I think winning is really more of a step of progress. So we won an award, but we haven't really completed our mission. I think the green team is really growing, and every year watching the Green Week expand, and now that DMGT has incorporated it, that's really exciting, and I think that's the biggest win.
It might feel a little bit weird tooting your own horn for something that you've worked on, but it's absolutely worth doing, again, because it gives others within DMGT the opportunity to hear what kind of things people can do and what kind of things people can be involved in, and even just sharing your experience can help make the world a better place when other people get involved.
It's terrific to see you all here this evening. We have a little award ceremony that we're now going to do, which between Claire Chapman and myself will explain. So I'd just like to set the context a bit with a few words about corporate responsibility. I think all of us who are involved in business have come to realize that, yes, the profit motive is great, and commercial success obviously is arguably why we're in business. But unless we pay attention to the other stakeholders that really surround our business and pay attention to how we are perceived and how we behave in society at large, then in a way our companies are at risk. And that really is one of the motivations for having a CR committee in the first place, which was a relatively new innovation at DMGT. And I think we've all come to realize this is a central part of business. And I think when we find, and I'm sure you find at RMS when you're going out to recruit people, they actually, particularly young people, they look at your business and they look to see actually how you are behaving in a way in the wider society and kind of what your position is there. So I think out of self-interest, but really for a higher order, it is very important that we have these activities and that we take them very seriously. And actually just today at our board meeting, when we had our colleagues and partners from Munich Re, who are going to arrive in a few minutes, joining the board, Hemant was talking about, that when he and Wayman founded RMS, one of the reasons to found RMS, and I don't really need to tell you because you all work for RMS, that one of the reasons, if we can understand risk better and we can model it well, that one of the benefits of that, one of the very important benefits of that will be that people will change their behavior and the risk will be reduced. And that is a massive benefit for society around the world. And we shouldn't lose sight of that. But tonight really is about individuals and celebrating individuals and what they have done, because we can have these high ideals as corporations, but unless individual people step forward and actually spend time and effort and are committed to doing things that are benefiting other stakeholders, then this is all empty rhetoric. So tonight, as I say, is about some individuals and what they've done, RMS people. And with that, I'd like to hand over to Claire, who will start the award ceremony. Claire.
The first person I'd like to recognise is Phil Legrone. So Phil is the president of the board of directors of a non-for-profit organisation called Reconciliation. It's based in Tennessee. And what Phil has done is actually take that organisation from actually just about going into bankruptcy, and has now been responsible for raising over £350,000. And what Reconciliation does is actually provide support for families who are in crisis because a family member has been incarcerated. So he devotes an awful lot of his time to doing this, and it was something that the committee really wanted to recognise. Sadly, in true Oscars fashion, Phil cannot be with us tonight. However, we do, again, have a Phil stand-in. And we are...
Is it Kevin Costner?
I checked in with Kevin Costner at Heathrow yesterday. I've barely been able to speak since. However, Phil has prepared a couple of remarks for us, which actually Rebecca is going to read. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Dear award ceremony attendees, please accept my apology for missing the award ceremony tonight. I assure you that I was very much looking forward to attending, but the date ultimately fell on my son's 16th birthday. Presented with this dilemma, I erred on the side of fatherhood, which, from my experience, is always the right choice. The Community Champion Award means a great deal to me and the Reconciliation Center, for which I served as the board chair in 2013. At that time, our little nonprofit had in effect bottomed out, and there was serious talk of shutting down. Ultimately, we decided our mission was far too critical to the community, and we instead decided to fight for our clients, the families of the incarcerated. After considerable effort and many, many sleepless nights, we survived and we are now prospering. On behalf of the Family Reconciliation Center, I sincerely thank the DMGT Board Committee for Corporate Responsibility for both the monetary award and the recognition that has come along with it. I am extremely proud to work for a company that recognizes the importance of the work that I do with the community. With sincere appreciation, Phil Legrone.
The second award and the final award, actually not only for this evening, but for the 2013 award season. And the great thing about these particular individuals is this goes across the whole of RMS. And actually it's a real sort of grassroots set of activities, everybody getting involved, doing lots of very different things. But more than that, more than what it does for RMS, it actually was a spearhead for the whole of DMGT having a Green Week this year. And we ran this for the first time, and this became one of the most successful campaigns that we have run, as evidenced by how many hits we had on social media. So we have to thank RMS for actually spearheading this initiative. But more than that, I think we have to thank and congratulate the RMS Green team for all of their efforts. It's not just a single thing that they do. It goes actually across the whole of the year. They're meeting at least twice a month. It meets in various different of the offices, so truly it does touch all parts of the RMS organization. So with that, I'd like to congratulate, and you can join me, the RMS Green team.
Green team.
Hold on.
Hang on. Yeah, there's more.
Have a spokesperson.
Well, I did just want to extend a sincere thank you to DMGT for having this award in the first place and for so graciously giving it to our team. And when I say our team, I don't just mean the folks standing here in front of us, but everybody across the global RMS offices who have made the Green Team a real success. And I think it is really something when you can take some time out of your workday or after your workday to focus on something that you're truly passionate about. And I think especially, well, I can't say especially, but out here in the Bay Area, we do sort of live in this bubble of recycling and composting and being very conservation oriented. And it's really a pleasure to be able to see that extend out through not just the California office, but the Hoboken office, who actually had a sort of spontaneously simultaneous, I guess, Green Team start with us. So yeah, everything is organic to the max. And and I do want to give also sort of a shout out to the India offices, who anything that we suggest or do, they take it 100 times as far, and the devotion there and the real excitement and eagerness to take on what we've been doing is it's really a sight to see. So thank you, and also thank you on behalf of the charity organization that we donated the funds to, which is One Drop. And they are committed to bringing clean drinking water and clean agricultural water to disadvantaged countries around the world. So very fitting with RMS's goals of building a sustainable and resilient society. So thank you again.
Thank you, Claire. First, congratulations to Megan and Shelly and Logan and Shane, and to Phil as well. Rebecca, you did a great job. So congratulations. As Martin mentioned, when we started RMS 25 years ago, it was to make an impact. And what makes RMS RMS and which defines our character is that we really care about our mission, and our purpose is to make the world a safer and more resilient place. Yes, we develop valuable products that allow us to earn the right to serve our customers, and we generate revenues and profits, but this is all in service to making the world safer and more resilient. And that is what's motivating us and has motivated us in the past to accomplish great things. And so I just want to have a toast. I lost my wine glass. The Daily Mail for sharing our values and for cultivating these values, and to RMS for making an impact now, 25 years and 25 years in the future. Here's to all of us. Cheers. I hope the wine is organic.
Yeah.